Okay. Oh, gosh. She's spazzing on him.
He's just getting her around. Having his spouse back. Yeah.
There she is.
Let's go to the chat. Shotgun on the floor. Oh, there we go. Wait. Right. Black track. Wait. Why don't you have a cigarette? Didn't you say you were going to try and quit?
Yeah, I'm going to switch to an electric cigarette. Teenagers are buying them. They were showing it on the news broadcast. How teenagers...
Oh, wait, that means I can buy them.
Nicotine is still a controlled substance, though.
So?
They don't have age limits on them, though.
So?
They want to put laws on books so that minors can't buy them.
Why? Why, though?
See, nicotine is a controlled substance.
So what?
I mean, if it's a controlled substance, then it seems to me that minors ought not to be able to buy them anyway. But I guess maybe there's some kind of problem with the law or something.
Well, ooh, it's controlled. What, so minors can't buy it? What makes the difference?
I don't know.
There is no difference. I'm against them putting laws on it. Because they're not smoking regular cigarettes anymore, and they're not dying of cancer. And they find a safe alternative to cigarettes, and then they start complaining about that. I mean, they're not getting lung cancer anymore, and they're still complaining. They're still complaining about it. Shit. It's not like it's cigarettes. What damages are going to be?
I don't know.
Exactly. What's the point of controlling something?
Well, they were having Senate hearings, and the senator was grilling the tobacco company, saying the flavors that they were putting in them.
Cherry Crush.
And other flavors are attracting kids.
You say, whatever. Whatever.
Nothing.
I accidentally unwrapped it. I couldn't get it back in the wrapper. So then we gotta go out and buy e-cigarettes. I can sell them straight. Be like, yo, you want some e-cigarettes? I know you know. Are you done?
I know they're expensive, though. I went and priced them. You need about $60 to get them. When you buy them.
Yeah.
I just can't afford it.
How old you gotta be to get a work permit?
15.
Fuck. One more year. This is thinking, man.
If you're 14, you can work on a farm as long as your parents give consent for you to work there, and your parents work there too.
I like to work on a farm.
Yeah, that sounds like a really stupid law.
Yeah, it is.
Because if your parents owned a farm, then you would probably already be working it anyway.
Yeah, it's actually true. Usually, they start actually working in the field with the farm around 10 or so. I mean, they give toddlers to do things like help milk the cow. Fun for toddlers. So they get them working around 5. So they just don't call it working. Did you bury your peppermint in what do you do? She buried her peppermint in the tree. Are you with or against banning sales to minors?
I think that cigarettes, I think that they should be made so that they don't cause cancer.
They are. That's why, I mean, the e-cigarette. Are you with or against selling it to minors?
Against it.
Why?
Because they'll switch to regular cigarettes.
Oh, you think they'll switch to regular cigarettes by smoking Cherry Crush? No.
The thing is, they have regular cigarettes that are also flavored like they have menthol crush. I don't know what the crush aspect of it is, but
Just
like Camel Crush cigarettes. And
no, they don't buy those. Okay. I'm with it because back when you were a kid, there were all the teenagers smoking cigarettes. They all getting lung cancer. And now they're doing smoking regular.
I did not know anyone when I was a teenager that smoked cigarettes that was a teenager.
Well, later, the whole stereotype of all teenagers smoking cigarettes. You know that age, I'm talking about.
It's really the main thing that causes young people to start smoking is peer pressure and advertising.
Right.
And exposure to cigarettes.
You call it exposing them? It's a...
I didn't start smoking until I was in college.
Good for you.
And I adamantly opposed cigarette smoking the first 2 years of college.
You what?
My first 2 years of college, I adamantly opposed cigarette smoking. Me and this other girl, Marcia, were the only 2 people in the theater that didn't smoke. And she went abroad my 3rd year. She went across the ocean to Reading for a year. And when she came back, I was a smoker. I started smoking. And it was because everybody around me smoked cigarettes, and I just started smoking. And I'd grown up, my grandma's house. But it was being around people my age who smoked, and it was all okay. That was what made me try it, because they were smoking, and so I felt.
Well, okay, for the e-cigarette, though, it doesn't cause cancer. It's complete water vapor.
Yeah, but nicotine is addictive.
If anything, if the entire next generation smokes just e-cigarettes, it may completely eradicate lung cancer, for God's sake. If you ban e-cigarettes, they're just going to switch to the inexpensive and easier to get regular cigarettes. By banning it, you're only making it more, you're only making it more, they're more likely to buy it. See? What do you think? during the Prohibition of 1971, whatever, it didn't stop the sale of alcohol. It increased it. Ain't that right?
Yeah, they just sold it under the table.
Yeah, so what the hell's the point? I mean, it's a safe alternative to lung cancer, and you're still sitting there complaining.
I see your point, too. I just, it's a terrible habit, and once you start smoking, you know, it's really just about impossible to quit because it's so addictive, and nicotine is addictive. So, yeah, it doesn't cause lung cancer, but it does make you crave nicotine.
And, okay.
And nicotine does affect joy of food. Yeah.
Does the same thing, don't it? So does sugar, so does all that shit. And yet, what makes it any different?
I see what you're saying.
What the hell? Why even?
Yeah. Well, Mario Cuomo died.
Who the fuck is
That was the man.
Oh.
He was the governor of New York for 3 terms, 12 years.
Governor of who?
He was the governor of New York.
Oh, yeah.
He was the governor.
He looks like he's a mafia guy.
Well, he was from New York. Everybody from New York looks like they're in the mafia. They all talk like they're in the mafia, too. The way their accents are, you know.
Like what?
New York.
Yeah.
New York accent.
Huh. His are not down, not telling us. I don't want to get that. The way I see it with the spinner and stuff, because the adults all see themselves trying to use the e-cigarette, stop smoking, and then they see that children are using the safe alternative to cigarette, and the adults can't even do it, and therefore they're opposing it because it insults their sense of intelligence to think that children are using a safe alternative when the adults can't even.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
So, fuck that. Not that. Do college. You know, not there now, doing her. My way. You did notice them.
It is nice there.
Yeah, my. Oh, I got through it. Water. And terrible tasting medicine.
Thank you.
One more. What are you? What? What are you?
It is nicer.
Even the second. No, no.
Well,
What?
I guess that plane in India went down.
Yeah.
They lost another one.
Yeah, they did. Remember the CEO? They said they found the plane. It was on the ocean floor. And the CEO was like, nope. No, they didn't.
Well, you would have thought after the first one they lost, they couldn't find, that they'd gone back and kind of double check to make sure they had technology in place to make sure they could find them. When they,
I think that's why the CEO denied that it was on the ocean floor. Because it's supposed to be able to float. The less damage to its stock, the better.
well, I mean, I don't know how often their planes go down, but it seems like it seems a little bit frequent, doesn't it?
Yes, I suppose it does.
Like that's the second one in the last 12 months, isn't it?
Yeah, no, second in the last 10 months, actually. Are you playing Tetris?
I'm trying to turn this on.
Yeah. Does it save the battery?
It was blinking out.
Oh.
Like it was gonna go out anyway.
My phone is 97%, so I'm going to pick playing video games. As long as I can.
You turn the phone on.
Oh, we did.